Okay, we're back with another one. I got sunglasses on because I have a really bad habit of not looking at the camera lens, which is right in the corner over there, and then looking at the screen. So you know what? I'll do it without the sunglasses. See if I can pay attention and just look at the camera. I'll tell you, it's a lot of work putting these videos out. All the YouTubers you watch, because a lot of them are just talking to the screen, and nobody else is in the garage. Nobody else is here. Oh, my wife's upstairs, but like hypothetically saying, if my neighbor came up to me and saw nobody in the garage and me talking to my phone, probably think I'm a little, woo. I am though, but I definitely need to shave the beard. Beard's gotta, I don't know. Every time I look at it, I think I look okay. I think I gotta trim it for the summertime, but that's not the point. I want to show you what I'm doing here right now with the heads. I got one of them done. I'm working on another one, and I want to show you a cool little trick that I looked at. Pick my nose. That's not nice. Anyways, a little trick. Let me flip you around. Okay, I found this. I don't know where it was. I found it in my toolbox. It's probably older than I am, but it's great. Put it on a little Milwaukee drill, and it doesn't scratch up the surfaces, and it's awesome to clean all the old gasket material off and just old schmegma. Yeah, which was good, because if you see that line right there, I bet you I can get most of it right now. And it's a variable drill, which is good. Look at that. Oh, pretty clean. A little bit of brake cleaner, clean that thing right up. And good as gold. And I just lost some of my lights. I have these automatic lights. Look at that. Let there be light. Oh, you know what? Let me pan over here. Walk you over here to the section. Does anyone collect these things? I love these things, man. M2 diecast. I watch a couple of YouTube channels. These are the new ones. These three right here, these haulers. This is a big one. I don't usually get these ones, but I had to get it. That is so cool. National Hot Rod Association Drag Safari. And yeah, definitely cool. I love these things. But let me know if you want to make a video. I'll give you a sneak peek. I got a lot more. Okay, back to the motor. I'm taping it up right now. Gasket kit's still down there. Cam's still down there. Cleaned up the intake. Take a walk. This is my shoe rack for now. Cleaned up the intake. I'm gonna have to take some stuff apart. I need to find a blocker plate for that. I'm gonna look online. If not, I'm gonna make one, and then I'm gonna adhere it here, use that bolt, and put a plastic blocker. That was for the old EGR, I believe. That was like a big smog thing back in the day. So it came off the manifold, which sat right here. There was a pipe that went here, and then the pipe went in there for the exhaust. Horrible idea. That's gonna go bye-bye. Oh, Harley Davidson. I have one of those. Sure, whatever. Don't use it. But anywho, so yeah, so I am currently taping up the block where I don't want any paint down here on the surface here. I got a little bit of rust I got to deal with. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. If I'm going to spray it with rust reform, I think, and then I'm going to hit it with some paint. And I think I kind of just decided. I was going to run a poll on Instagram, and if you haven't already, follow that Instagram page. It's gasoline_garage_. That's on Instagram. But I was going to run a poll and see what I wanted to paint the block. But you know what? Just to keep things simple, I believe I'm going to just paint it black, keep it nice and simple, and I might paint some other accessories. I have these already painted black. The timing cover I got outside, that's first coat and probably only coat. It's pretty thick. It's caliper paint, red. I don't know. There's not really a theme I want to do. I just want to paint it and get it done. But since we're over here, we'll look at the new valve seats. They're all blue, they're all in. And by the way, they were the same exact ones. If you watched the previous video, I had two bags, one in the gasket kit and then one with the camshaft kit. So yeah. Anyways, all the retainers went in, nice and beautiful. I might have to clean this up a little bit more. Oh, look at that. That's definitely needs some sandpaper. But anyways, this one did have a couple broken studs, one at the end, one at the other. I got that out. I didn't show the procedure on that. There's tons of videos on YouTube. I used an easy out with a drill and got those out, which would work great. Also, I got these in a bath of oil. Lifters are still in oil. Now the rocker arms are still in oil. So pretty much once I paint the block, I'll be able to put the heads back on with the head gaskets, and then I can start putting everything together with the push rods and rocker arms. And here's the these keep these are your the guide plates, and see those how they're angled like that. You definitely need those because the bottoms here do not have that. Then these bolt right in place right here. right like so with the rocker arms, and that gives you your cradle for your rocker arms. So yep, that's what we're working on today, trying to get this stuff done. You know what, I might time lapse. I'll do a couple of these for you and then time lapse it. Let's do it. All right, guys, instead of playing music, I'll do a voiceover. That's me installing the tool, and then that's me simultaneously losing one of the little keepers. Yeah, thank God I found it. Anyways, doing a little cleanup there, some PB Blaster, and then some brake cleaner. Taking the valves out, and I was just cheap poking those with the whizzer wheel, cleaning them up a little bit, cleaning up where the seats go. Then, as I installed the springs, I had to readjust them because the tool wasn't allowing me to put both keepers in. I had a heck of a time getting them in, so I had to tighten, loosen, tighten it, loosen it again, but ended up getting it. I'm going to, I don't know if I can zoom in. Not really. And I'm going to leave you in the tripod because my hands are all shitty. So anyways, all right, so we ran into a complication. I stopped the time lapse, and it actually takes a little longer than you think. I'm actually cleaning both valves, the exhaust and intake valve. I'm trying to get these keepers back out of here. So right now, these keepers won't go back in. So what I have to do is loosen up the clamp, and I got to center it better because the guide is not letting me line this up. So I gotta get this thing centered better. We're having troubles here. I gotta push that over some. Let's try again. Let's try again. Push the valves all the way up underneath. That's why I had it flipped upside down. Put the keeper in, fat side up. Fat side up, skinny side down. Skinny side down. Now what I learned on the last time I did the other head, I suggest you do this by hand because that impact is going to want to jump these keepers around. So I suggest do this by hand. Oh, look at that, it already came out because I'm trying to make sure you guys got a good view. I was not paying attention. Push that valve back up. You got it? I might have to readjust this whole damn thing. All right, hold on. All right, let me get you nice and close now. What I did is I had to turn the spring a little bit. I was trying to line the springs up exactly where they taper in. You can see the beginning of that spring. Let me grab one right here. I was just trying to be, I don't know, OCD. So I was trying to keep these in line, but that's okay. I was trying to keep these in line, but I just rotate it. It's going to be the same height anyways. But don't forget to put your new valve seats in as you go down the line and change your springs out. And if you look, I'll get one out of the bucket of despair over here. Those are actually, I'm going to clean those up. Those are the coil pack rails. We're going to keep those. So if you look, let me put them over here on the flat surface so you guys can see. Let me pan back just a little bit. It ain't really much that difference of height. I mean, maybe half an inch, if that. So, you know, this is a mild cam, I think. You know, everyone was talking about it, and I did some research on YouTube, watched a bunch of videos on it, but it'll definitely be fun to put back together. And then that'll be on a video coming up soon. But first things first, we got to get this thing painted up, and at least the sides of the blocks, and I'll probably spray paint some rust reform on there to try to get that, and I'll try to scrape some of that old engine enamel out of there, but cover up that crank sensor. You know, hopefully that's still good if I don't have to buy that. Probably going to change these out. That's oil center, oil sending. I think oil's this one, and something else I forget. But I don't even know if I'm gonna have to run these. I hope I don't. Knock sensors. All right, enough of that. So that was. Let me flip you guys around. All right, so I just wanted to show you some updates on where we're at. Oh, you know what we can do on this video? If you're still here, hold the phone. See, now if the people bailed, which I see some of my duration here is not very long, and I hope the algorithm takes care of me here as long as I'm starting to post more content on a weekly upkeep. I already, look at me, I was so prepared. I even took my address out. Let's open this up together. I haven't even looked at this. I literally just used this big scissor. Oh, there it is, ladies and germs. There is the time set, brand new time set. I'm gonna get you guys focused in here. That goes on the camshaft. This goes on the crankshaft. And there's the chain. Beautiful. I got to get that in oil too. I'll probably put that in here. Put that in the oil bath. And nice. I think that was the last piece of the puzzle right here. I'm pretty sure. We got some type of number on there. Oh, when it was made. That's cool. 2023. This was just made, like at the beginning of the year. Very nice. We'll compare it to the old one, make sure it's the right one, but from what I can look at, it definitely looks like the old one. And there's the oil pump. We got everything to put this thing back together. All right, guys, so you've seen the time set we just got if you stuck around to the end of the video, and we're gonna get some pieces put back on this thing, and we'll film the whole thing as best as I can and explain it as best I can. But first we got to paint the block, so that is next. It's hot out, it's muggy, it's May, but it's been real weird so around New England. So, but I hope wherever you are, it's nice out. And if it isn't nice out, go in the garage and do something, because if you're not getting your hands dirty, you're not living. Peace.